power in the name of Jesus. That's the first step. And then you say, break every chain. Break every chain. I don't know how you can do that as much as I need from him and not do some physical demonstration that's happening in my life. So this whisper to somebody, say, I don't mean to interrupt your worship, but I need to break some chains in my life. I saw many people in the hospital. I saw many people who were going through this week. And just because they were going through alone, and because of all that they're encountering and enduring, that some of us need to lose this, whatever it is we got on ourselves, and we need to just get real with God, including the mothers. You need to get on your feet. You need to just come on and just worship God. You can't do it from seated positions. You got to get it from a standing position. And then the posture of your face got to be, I want to receive from God. And I can't receive from God with a frown on my face. If God is about to do something wonderful in your life, how are you just going to sit there and not allow God to do what God does in your life? Come on, get a smile in your face. It's broken. See, you got to know how to appreciate God. You need to learn how to appreciate God for being merciful in your life. I'm talking about when you willingly went on some trips and he still was right there. I ain't talking about going out of town trips. I'm about trips in your mind. Trips with other people. Alcohol trips, drug trips, using people trips. That in order for change to come in your life, you got to know that some things you got to endure. And sometimes you got to endure a little embarrassment so the Lord can brag on you later on. Anybody heard that? Because it don't feel good when I'm being embarrassed. It don't feel good when I'm going through. It don't feel good when now it's my turn to take care of my grandmother, my mother, my father, my auntie. It don't feel good. I'm ashamed because I ought to really be having some time for me. But God said, I'm trying to put some on the inside of you to let you know it ain't just about you, but it's about those that you serve who serve you. Now we all about to shout now. Because see, what we don't learn how to do this, you have to learn to hold God accountable to his word and make a declaration of faith. And you got to learn how to do that absent of preacher and absent of other people who've been carrying you. And you sometimes, instead of looking at me, need to look at that word. And look at that word and say, what did God say? God said, he said, now God, this is me and you now. And I don't mind looking bad for you. I don't mind going through my temporary hurt and all of that. But at the end of the day, I ain't got nobody else but you. My grandmama told me about you. My great-grandmama told me about you. My TT told me about you. And I ain't got nowhere else to turn but you. When you get in some real trouble, when you get your back against the wall and you got all this other stuff going on, and you done lost that foolishness and you bring it into the house, I dare you to pray that prayer. I dare you to tell the Lord, I ain't got nobody. There's something that happened to God on the inside. When he know that you're sincere about that and you ain't got nobody else to turn, God said, now I know you're serious. And then all of a sudden, all the stuff that was going wrong in your life, get right in your life, because you've been blaming other people. And God said, you ain't been close enough to me yet. You ain't lost enough yet so I can declare your word yet. But now, as soon as you lose enough, you'll declare his word. Listen, I'm done. But when you sit up in church all mean and mad and evil and can't respond to God's word, didn't move, you move. And at the end of the day, when you gonna stop being so proud and say, God, I ain't really got nobody else but you. He's not abandoning you. He's trying to change you. Trying to change you so you can get closer to him. And you can make all the excuses you want to. But let me tell you, when you get sincere about prayer, and you learn to fall on your knees, instead of looking for other people to be around you to push and prime you, them days over. I ain't pushing nobody, I ain't priming nobody. But what I am going to do is submit you to prayer. And when God finishes, that's exactly what he's going to do. You're going to fall down and say,